Hello, Yella. So on Saturday, I went on live here in these Yusuf streets for the first time after a very long time. Because I haven't been here like for a very long time, so I decided to do a live video just to say hello to the people and just to let them know that I'm actually alive and I'm well and kicking. So and then there was this person on my live that was busy posting negative comments. So at the time when they were busy posting the negative comments, I never really um, took them took them to heart because genuinely, like, for me, like, I'm like in a daze, like I always take like it's always like after the effect, like after something happens and only like I think about it, like, so during the live when they were busy sending me these negative comments, I wasn't really listening. I wasn't really taking note of them at the time. Like it never really affected me like that at the time. The only time it started affecting me, it was when I was driving out because I actually was in a hurry. If you'll do go back to my video and watch my live video, you will see that I was actually in a hurry and needed to go to the mall to get something. So I was in a hurry. So on my way to the mall, now it was really playing in my head that what they were actually saying and all these negative responses that they were busy trolling me on these streets. So it actually dawned to me that basically I need to focus on my purpose rather than the noise. Basically, my purpose was not to irritate anybody or to I don't know how the other person received it, but I should focus on what my intentions were. My intentions were just to say hi to the people and just to let them know what my day is all about. And then obviously because I missed YouTube for a very long time, I haven't been in these streets for quite some time. So for me it was basically just to get the feel and the hang of it. Like I said, because I haven't been here in a long time. So basically, haters are often a sign of progressing. And then many a time when you get this attention, it's always going to be a mixed feedback. Not all criticisms are constructive. So not everybody's going to like your content, and not everybody is going to dislike your content. Basically, you will give content, and then some people will actually like the content, and sometimes they don't like the content but they like the person who's doing the content, and sometimes they don't like the person who's giving the content but they like actually what they're saying. So there's always going to be these mixed things, and I think maybe we shouldn't really take them to heart, because I was really feeling despondent and I thought to myself that I must give up. I haven't been on YouTube for a long time, and now when I decide to come back on YouTube, and then here I'm getting all of these negative comments, so let me just stop and leave it and not come back to the streets ever again. But then it's mostly not even about me. It's basically about the person that was putting these negative comments. It just shows basically their character, what type of a person they are. Because, I mean, they could have chosen just to not be on my live stream. They could have chosen to also block me. They could have also chosen to unfollow me or unsubscribe to my channel. But they decided to stay on my channel and continue with sending me all of these negative feedback. So basically it just shows their character and doesn't have a negative impact on me. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I don't even think I should be responding to this. I'm actually not responding to them, basically. Let me be honest. I'm not responding to them. Basically, I'm just here to motivate myself that even though in life you're going to get people that are going to just, demotivate you and come onto you. And when you have your intention and you have your purpose set and you have all your ducks in a row, and you know what you want in life, and you know what you want to come out of it, and you are ready, you set, and then you go. So you don't have to listen to the noises that are affecting you on the side. So basically, I'm not really responding to the person, that I'm just here to give some motivation, somebody who's probably dealing with the same thing, where they actually did come to these YouTube streets and did some content, and then they stopped or left it because they were being targeted, or they were getting negative comments, or like people were not responding to them. Sometimes, basically for me, the reason why I wasn't here in these streets for a long time was that when I do give my content, like I wouldn't get that many views and I wouldn't get that many engagement, and that was also very discouraging. So hence I basically just stopped a bit. And also I was also studying. I am doing management accounting. So I was busy with my exams and I was busy studying, and I just felt like being on YouTube was a bit of a distraction or taking away from my time. So I just needed to just be away for some time. So for me, it was basically just the studies, and also, like, when I did give the content, it wasn't getting that much of feedback, and then I come back after a long time, I get the feedback, but it's negative feedback, so that wasn't nice. And then I want, basically, on Saturday, on my way to the mall, I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to do this anymore. But as I was like really playing it in my head, I was like, actually, this is actually basically a sign for me to continue, because sometimes you can use these negative feedback, and you can use it for your advantage, and you can use them to empower yourself. You can use it to actually come back and, like, bring out more, bring out the best of you, because now you're going to take that into consideration. And yes, it's not constructive criticism. Yes, it's not constructive feedback, but you can still take that feedback and do something about. Like, it's up to you what you do actually with that feedback. You can take it and you can just be like, actually, I think I can better myself in this and this and that. Or there's actually nothing wrong with myself. I'm just going to come back and continue and do what I was supposed to do, and do what I've actually been doing all along, because haters are going to hate. Tomatoes going to tomate, potatoes going to potate, and rotis are going to rotate at the end of the day. So it's actually been giving me strength, and the negative external voices do not dictate my future, because one of the comments that was with that they said was like, why are you streaming? So I responded to say, why am I streaming? And then the second one is that you are boring. And then in my head, I'm like, I'm boring? What do you mean I'm boring? Because even if I was boring, like, like, why are you here if it's boring? Why are you here? Why are you here if it's boring? Like, let the people that find it exciting come, so for me, it's funny now, but actually it did hit me a little bit hard, like when I was actually thinking about, like, how can they say I'm boring, stuff like that. So it wasn't really a nice feeling at the time. But then I'm gonna take this basically as something that's going to empower me and make me a better person. And I'm also gonna take it as I'm actually on the right path, because normally people will say, once you have haters, once you have your first hater, that means you have made it, like, so basically I came back in these YouTube streets after a very long time, and then the first thing that happens is that I get a hater. So this means that, girl, you need to come back on and bring on, like, that vibe to these streets, because that means people were missing you, basically. So come back to these streets and just do your thing, girl, like, so it was demotivating and motivating at the same time. So it's like, yeah, I'll be back. So yeah, guys, whenever you feel like there's somebody that's crushing you down, and somebody that's breaking your spirit and trying to put you down, all you have to do is just take that and see if ever is it something, is the feedback beneficial, is it something that you can take away, since you can take something back from it, or it's something that you can, or basically those people are just talking nonsense, and it there's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to take anything from it. You can also either block them so that they can stop commenting on your videos, and you can also just unfollow them. You can just also be nonchalant, like, just be nonchalant, like, just act as if like they're not there, like, just pay them no mind, don't give them any benefit of any doubt or anything like that. They just don't really, like, bother about them, but I do know that sometimes it will touch you, it will come and hurt you in a way. And it's obviously when someone says something negative to you, because he was even saying I'm talking gibberish, and I'm like, no, I'm not talking gibberish, I'm talking English. And because that was the first comment, which I thought maybe because of the accent, maybe I'm South African, I have a different accent, maybe he doesn't understand what language I'm speaking, because obviously when someone speaks English in a different accent, sometimes you might not understand them. So I was thinking maybe the English, I'm talking English, but because I have a different accent, it does sound a little bit different to another person. So I was thinking maybe something like that. But then he came on with more comments and more, like, not nice things. And I was like, no, actually, it's got nothing to do with me speaking Cambridge, because number one, I'm speaking English and I'm speaking something that everybody can understand. Number two, I was just here basically to say hi to the people. Like, I wasn't doing anything wrong. Like, shoot the girl for just saying hi to the people, So I wasn't doing anything wrong. So it's either you can just, just close off the noises when you feel like somebody's actually coming at you. Just close off the noises. Or if it's like when you see that it's not constructive criticism, just block the noises away. Just block the noises away. There's this one gentleman that I listened to. I forgot his name. And I just see his videos a lot on Instagram. He's a guy that always interviews like the billionaires and the millionaires and those people that have done great in the business. And most of the time, when he interviews them, what is common? The common answer that they always say when they always ask when you always ask them like what did you do to become successful? Like, most of them always say that they blocked out the noise. They blocked out the negativity. Whenever somebody told them that they couldn't do something, they proved to the people that they would actually be able to do it even 10 times more than the people who are saying that they wouldn't be able to do it. And also, even family members or friends, like, when you come up with an idea, everybody's going to think like you're crazy or something until you actually execute that plan and execute that idea that you have, and then now you are earning your coins and you're getting like the millions and the billions of rands. Then only the people will understand what you are talking about, and that plan that you were talking about years back or a few months back is actually coming to produce. It's actually coming, you bearing the fruits of that plan. And had you listened to the people that were giving you the negative feedback, you were not going to do well. Like, you were not going to be able to be successful in your business. That idea was not going, no one was going to know about that idea because it was going to have been crushed from the beginning. It would have been crushed from the moment that you spoke about it because you were listening to the people's negative opinions and the people's bad vibe and negative energies. So basically, guys, this is just me trying to motivate you and trying to advise you that do not stop, don't give up, even though when you get criticism, you need to weigh the criticism, whether it's beneficial for you or it's not beneficial for you. You can block out the noise and do your thing. Bring your best. Like, we are here to support each other, those that are here to support each other. And then if you don't like something, we can just move along. Some people take breaks from the YouTube streets because of personal issues. And when they do come back, then we welcome them with open arms. I even checked that, guys, I still only have like 200 and something subscribers. Like, this is bad, so yeah, like, girl needs to work harder, obviously. So I'm actually gonna be back. I'm gonna try and post a video a day. Obviously I don't have a niche as yet. Before I used to do vlogs, I used to cook, I used to do a lot of things. So maybe this time I'm gonna try to also just do a lot of things, and maybe at the end of the day come back with just one niche and one thing that I'm actually doing instead of being all over the show. So yeah, basically that's just gonna be it. Remember, guys, haters are gonna hate.